Hey everybody, hey, today we're going to be talking about two really awesome productivity tools that we use for our marketing agency, also for a construction company. These are tools you can collaborate with your team. It really improves efficiency. We've been super happy since we've actually implemented these. We've tried a bunch of software and we really like these two. I want to show you guys what we're using and some of the benefits you can get from them. We're going to talk about it now. Let's get going. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about these two productivity tools that we've implemented inside of our construction company, also our media agency, and we're going to talk about how we've actually used these. I'm going to show you some real big benefits to this as far as productivity for your team collaboration, managing projects, and we're also going to look at how you can actually use this to document all your processes and put these into playbooks so you literally have an actual playbook for every division in your company and how you can use that to actually train new employees that come into your company. So this is something that we've found that's really, really awesome. And we've tried a bunch of different softwares and these things are working really well. So what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to talk to you about Slack and I'm going to talk to you about Asana. These are two different softwares. Okay? You're going to be paying separately for the both. But the biggest thing that you can actually get out of these that I have found is just the awesome communication. So one of the most important things you have to do is you have to take and stop using email. Okay, don't use your email when you're communicating internally with your team. And this has been initially it's kind of painful. So everybody's used to going and firing emails, everybody and CCing everybody on all these emails. And when you use these tools like Slack and Asana, the cool thing about them is on Slack, there's an audio feature in here. And the audio feature is you can hit a button inside of Slack and you can send a message to anybody, a direct message. You can send a group message. You can send it on a channel. So we'll divide out our entire company by different channels, even by jobs that we have going or projects we have going. We're setting these up so we have all of these channels and we're able to communicate directly to the people that are involved in those projects and tag them and send these audios and it actually does an automatic transcription for the audio text that comes over and it pops in there. So you can literally save so much time of not typing and send it over. So for me, I absolutely hate typing. I do not like typing. It takes me forever. I can communicate very well with audio and send it over. And then the other amazing thing that Slack has that you can collaborate with on your team is you can send over it's a video screen shares. So it's like a click of a button and you can go in there and you can tap and click it and record a video and send that video to the exact same people, just like I talked about, to actually get them to see what you're talking about. So if you're sharing a screen, you can literally hit the button, record the screen, point, click, whatever you got to do on that page, show them what to do on your screen and send it over to them. And it becomes this roadmap they can look at, watch it, and go. And they can do whatever they want. Now, the other thing that's really awesome is, and this is in Asana. Asana's a project management tool. Slack's more of a communication tool internally. In Asana, you're able to do the same video record, but you can tie it up with tasks. So you have all of your tasks in one spot. It's for like different boards for each individual project that you're working on in your team. We break ours up by divisions, sort of like departments, and then we'll have the different projects inside of those departments. And then you can literally create a task. The task is say, hey, communicate or to build out this playbook or build out this project schedule, and then in that you can take and share your screen. You click on it as long as you actually got to hook up with Vimeo. You set up a Vimeo account for your company. You set that up, and then what happens is it ties in. It's free with Asana. It'll do unlimited recordings in there, and you can click inside of Asana in a task, give it direct instructions on what to do for that task. With the screen share, you can be in the camera, you can just be sharing your screen, and then it uploads directly into Asana on that task, and you have clear instructions on what to do. You can upload any kinds of files, whatever, all of that tasks tracked, completed. You assign a stakeholder to that who's in charge of that task, assignee, and put a date on it. You can do recurring, all of that. So it's pretty awesome from that standpoint, and it's just being able to tie up a task with or a video with an actual task and be able to track it. You don't lose them. Sometimes you lose them in Slack when you have a task. So I always try to make my task in Asana, record to Asana, or even tie back up. We integrate Asana and Slack side by side or together, So if something gets sent in Slack, we can actually create the task in Asana from that Slack message, and it'll put the link in Asana. And it's just a pretty awesome, both those tools work so good together, and we're able to really track these things. Now, one of the things that's really important too, the process that we use is, so anytime your team is asking you questions, right? They're going, hey, what in the heck? How do I do this? How do I do that? If you're in charge of your department, you're in charge of your entire, you own your company, you want to make sure that you're building out these playbooks, your systems and processes as you're actually, growing your business. That's part of the thing that allows it to run while you're not there. So one of the things you got to do is you absolutely have to document these things. So I want to give you a couple examples of how this works. So someone says, hey, how do I actually, make this change on a website? How do I actually go in here and how do I call, say, what's the process for getting a permit pulled with the county if you're building, and they need to know how to navigate these documents, you need to know whatever. It's something they need to know how to do. I immediately will take that, or somebody that's in charge of that department will take that, record a video process, include any documents that need to be, and send that to them. So I'll send it to them, like I'll say, hey, instead of like saying their name in the video, I'll go, hey, so today I'm going to show you how to do this. And I won't say their name. So it's just a generic thing that'll go into our training, our playbooks for that department. And then I'll go in and I'll document the entire process through audio and video. And then I save that. And then I send it over to whoever's in charge of that playbook. And I say, hey, look, take this, put it in the playbook, save it on our Google Drive or Dropbox, whatever you're using, and then put that thing inside of your Google Drive, link that thing out, the video to the playbook in the table of contents where it goes. You've then got this process built. So every question's coming to you, you're sitting there and you're creating a process. You're creating a video that goes in there and it lives there. And there's a tool inside of Google that allows you now in the Drive to approve these documents. So you can literally have all of these things in your playbook, and you click on that link and it'll say it's approved. So it's like the current approved version of this process. So it's great. So you normally put the person that's in charge of that department, say if it's sales or if it's pre-construction or if it's marketing, whatever it might be. They're the person that's going to own that playbook. They're going to make sure that playbook's maintained and up to date with what is going on. So really cool tools, Slack and Asana. You can go to slack.com, asana.com, go to those websites and you can check these things out. They're super cheap. I mean, if I'm looking here on their site, I'll actually share my screen here with you guys. This is Asana, and this is a similar thing. They have a bunch of different tools too, like you can do scheduling and that. You can look and see there's all kinds of timelines and Gantt charts and all that, but this is the price points that you're looking at. So individuals and small teams, you're talking to like, if you pay annually, it's only $11 a person, $13.49 billed monthly. And this gets a ton of work done, this level, right? The starter plan that they have right here. So that's awesome. Slack, pricing on Slack is, you're looking at, let's pull this up and see. So Slack, we're paying $15 a person billed monthly, or $12.50 for annual. And you want this business plan. So the cool thing, if you do the free version of this thing, it's not, you don't get the ability to actually send audios and videos in Slack, because that was a feature they added a few years back. And that's one of the most powerful things with this whole thing as far as the efficiencies and being able to create that. So I would recommend investing in it. It's so cheap for the amount of time that you save and be able to organize your projects and be able to keep up on schedules. It's an amazing tool. So I hope that helps you guys. It's been an amazing game changer for our company as far as communicating and being able to keep track of things and really improve efficiencies and just help our business. So building those playbooks, documenting systems. So another tool too you can do is record audio, save audio bites. You got questions coming in on sales. One thing that's helped me is actually saving those, putting those in playbooks so people can answer them at the office when someone calls in and say, hey, this is the answer. You can even upload those to FAQs. So hope that, another little tip there I just thought about at the end, but that's something that's really saved a lot of time. So, all right, hope that's helpful. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again in the next video.